Hey, friends. Before we get into it today, if you hear anything in this episode that kind of hits you, feel free to share it because trust me, there's a lot of us out there carrying the scars of words that should never have been said. Now, have you ever had someone say something so painfully wrong in your grief? Something meant to comfort, but it just burned? And no matter how much time passes, you can still hear it. I think we have all been there. Welcome back to Mourning People, the podcast for anyone who's ever been completely offended or taken aback by words that were supposed to be comforting because none of us do grief right. I'm Nina, as you may or may not know. And yeah, we're going to talk about words that hurt so much, even when they weren't supposed to. Grief makes you sensitive sometimes, like skin peeling after a sunburn sensitive. And sometimes people walk in with their clumsy phrases and it lands like a punch. And what makes it worse is we remember them. They stick because those words didn't just sound wrong, they made you feel unseen. There's a ton of phrases like this. People say everything happens for a reason. At least they're in a better place. They wouldn't want you to be sad. And a lot of the times the reason people say things like this is because they're uncomfortable. People suck at grief because grief exposes the truth they don't want to face. That life is fragile, that loss can't be fixed, that pain doesn't have a quick cure. So they reach for words like duct tape, hoping to cover up the cracks. But it doesn't fix a broken heart. It just leaves residue. And if you've had people who have inadvertently made the mistake of saying the wrong thing, you replay those words in your head and you still feel the sting so long after they say it. And it's not because you're petty or you're holding a grudge. It's because those words brushed up against something sacred. Your grief, your love, your loss. People will keep saying the wrong thing. You get to choose how much power those words get. And it's okay to set boundaries around these things. You can say, that doesn't help me right now. Or just leave the room. Because what matters is their words do not define your grief. You define your grief. And even in grief, even in loss, we still get to set boundaries with other people. If you're sitting there thinking about that one sentence you can't forget, hold space for a minute and then just let it go. Because it's not yours to carry anymore. You don't have to forgive the person that said it. They probably don't even remember they said it. And even though it hurts you, you can let it go. Remind yourself that it was more than likely said out of discomfort and awkwardness. So just take a breath and leave it there and continue on your journey through grief and through healing. And remember that grief doesn't need fixing, it needs space. And you deserve all of that space. Okay, my friends. This was just a short one today. Remember to feel free to let me know if you want me to elaborate on any topics I've covered or if you have any ideas for things you'd like me to speak about. You can reach out to me on Instagram at Mourning People Podcast, or you can even leave it in the comments on Spotify. Yeah, that's it for me today, friends. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your drive to work. If that's what you're doing, enjoy your brisk walk. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a great day. You're not alone. You're a morning person. Bye, friends.